how does a young lad from Fauldhouse end up becoming Commonwealth Games champion, Scotland's first ever World Championship medalist, and of course ranked number 2 in the world?
Just hard work and a bit of determination. Good people to look up to, good role models, stuff like that. Obviously I just started boxing when I was younger. Like I said, I went to Fauldhouse Boxing Club. Kind of went there for a bit. I didn't really enjoy it there. And then I left, must have been about a year, sat and played Xbox and that, like a wee fat guy. And then Ped took me up to Spring Hill and got me obviously training, but I enjoyed it once I went up there, like straight away, proper enjoyed it. And then from there on it just kind of spiraled on. Had my first, I had exhibitions and stuff like that. I don't even know what age I must have been. But I had my first fight at 11, like the first age that you can have your first fight. But I also had exhibitions before that, so I must have been like at the gym for at least 9, 10. So I must have been to Fauldhouse before that. But obviously I can remember when I was tiny doing pads with Ped. Ped would have gloves and pads and stuff like that. I'd do pads with him just for messing about. So I think Ped maybe knew that I'd be alright at boxing because I was shit at football. I couldn't kick a ball. I was fucking 2 left feet and I'm left footed, so that's not good.
Did you have something about you at boxing then? Like, is it something that was in you that Peter's nurtured, or is it something that you've had to learn?
It was probably there. Like, I probably had a bit more talent than like some people might have. Just for obviously doing it since I was younger. I was always like decent. I was always quite technically good. Like good feet and stuff like that, even when I was younger. It's kind of hard trying to say that because like you look back in it and you're like, fuck, like I was compared to now, like, you're like, I was shite. But obviously I was just a wee guy. And like I think Ped knew that. Right, he always said it as well. Like I kind of got beat in my first few fights. Like I wasn't winning championships or that. I wasn't like one of them guys that were schoolboy and they were beating everybody. And then they just kept progressing up and they were just kind of beating everybody. I started getting, like I was getting beat in Scottishies and stuff like that, but Ped was like, once we started getting into the longer rounds, because obviously when you're schoolboy, it's only like a minute and a half rounds, or a minute and a half rounds. So it's just like whoever's rushing it and whoever's kind of throwing loads of shots and stuff like that, they'll probably win it. So I kind of got obviously a bit overwhelmed with some people like that, because I was try actually box. But then once I started getting in the longer rounds, I started winning. I think I won one schoolboy title and then got beat the next year. And then once we went in the longer rounds, like junior, you start fighting 2s, and then youth, obviously you go up to the 3 minutes. I won the Scottishies then, both twice as a junior and then twice as a youth. In fact, I maybe lost one as a junior actually, but it was a weird decision as a junior.
Right, okay.
So I think he obviously knew that once I started getting into the longer rounds, I'd get a bit more success with what I was trying to work, like, because I was trying to actually box rather than rushing it. And he knew, they must have known that I was all right. I'd be all right.
Yeah, no, clearly.